Today is July 10. Well, the year doesn't matter. What matters is that today marks day one of my working as a full-time creator. I resigned after a 20-year journey in the software industry. And there is no better way to celebrate my first day than being in nature. Just me, vastness, silence, and an instant connection with everything around me.
Good morning, Cape Town. In the headlines, an employee left his job and went missing. He left the job for his creative passion.
I feel a profound sense of liberation. The rigid structure of the corporate world is replaced by boundless freedom to explore my creativity. The possibilities seems infinite, and dedicating my time to what I genuinely love is an exhilarating journey I am excited to embark upon. I can sit here forever and talk about how I feel now, but this is not how I felt before.
Good morning, Muji.
Good morning.
How are we doing?
Well, another day in paradise. And that's how every day began. As the years passed, it gradually morphed. Most people, no matter their status or situation, eventually feel the burden of unfulfilled dreams, unmet expectations, or the futility of their daily routines. I began feeling dissatisfied and incomplete. You see, I wanted to take photos for as long as I can remember. However, the education system and society demanded and trained me to be a slave to a 9-to-5 job with its safety and security to earn a living.
Do something better. There's no money in it. It's not promising. That's not a good career.
As a student, I printed photos of other photographers and stuck them to my wall. Staring at them was my escape into another world for which I longed. Despite having attained relative success in my career, I struggled internally. The satisfaction from work gradually diminished and the desire to create grew unchecked, so it could no longer be contained. These are my small steps on the weekends, holidays, and late nights. They are, in reality, moving pictures and small steps taken on a 20-year-long journey. Each story is worth sharing, with an ebb and flow of emotions, frustrations, joy, and a sense of fulfillment. That is also correct. Pakistan-India friendship. To really enjoy. The sun is rising, the sun has gone down. I was afraid of standing still, and I was preparing to take a leap of faith when I was ready. One thing leads to another, and luck only hits you if you stand in the right place. I am where I am today because I kept moving. I'm proud of my photos and videos I have slowly made.
When is the next project plan? Deadline is the end of this month. Ripple has failed. Comments are not clear.
What makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like? If you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. The only way to become a master is to be really with it.
I had reached a stage where I needed to weigh the security of an attractive salary and job against the desire to create. I did not want to lead a life of quiet desperation any longer. You see, our minds are shackled. We talk ourselves into scripts of how and where our lives should be. Fear of failure, social pressure, lack of purpose, negative self-talk hold us back from believing in ourselves and taking that leap of faith.
What sort of a situation would you like? You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living. That is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. The only way to become a master of something is to be really with it. And then you'll be able to get a really good fee for whatever it is.
This has been an existential journey for me, which, amongst other things, has highlighted the flaws of our education system. It doesn't identify students' strengths and interests to groom them to develop in those directions. So today is day one of my life as a full-time creator. I am nervous but not scared, as I believe in my abilities. I am a storyteller who shares stories about life, travel, nature, and coffee.
Yeah, I can see you.
My short films, photography, and writing are a means to convey these stories. Come walk with me. Let's learn side by side, share our experiences, and spread the message of friendship across races, cultures, and countries. You wanna hear a joke? Decaf. Well, you are one of the 10 to 20% people who have made to the last few minutes of this video. Thank you very much. So high five to you. Drop a comment below saying high five and the name of your city. I quickly want to share with you some of the lessons that I have learned. Do not give up on life and your passion, even if your circumstances do not allow it. Even though I was not happy in my job, I had work-life balance. I kept on learning about photography, taking photos, making videos, improving myself and sharing my knowledge. Do not lose sight of your goals. Set yourself goals, write them in a diary. Today I'm going to learn about landscape photography, composition. What are the different settings available in my camera? Do not be afraid of walking slowly. Only be afraid of standing still. There were months when I did not do anything and I felt lethargic and I felt that I did not have a mission or a goal and I was feeling depressed in those moments. The last point is the snowball effect. I would like you to Google the term micro habits. One thing leads to another. Small steps, when they are taken consistently, will cover a kilometer or a mile, and 1 mile will become 2 miles and so forth. Although you were taking small steps over a longer period of time, you have covered a lot of distance. You make one friend, and then that friend has another friend, and then before you know, you are a group of like-minded friends who want to do the same thing. Sometimes people want you to work for them. You grow big as a photographer, as an artist. So there is creative fulfillment that you get by not losing sight of your goals, by walking slowly, not giving up on life and passion, and then the snowball is not in your control. Decaf, no decaf. This is not decaf. Death before decaf. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video. There are more like these. My name is Muji. I am from Cape Town, South Africa. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, Khudai Paman.